Hey, Cardinal Signs, welcome on into your energy update. I'll go ahead and give you my spiel that I have given over the last couple of videos. I'm just now doing your energy updates this evening because it has been a day. I've just been tired. But I'm pretty sure it's because of the full moon in Pisces, which is cruising right over the top of my natal moon. If you didn't know, I am a Pisces moon. So yeah, there's that. So it is really doing me in, and I literally did take 3 naps today, but I didn't sleep all the way through because I kept waking myself up like I was gonna miss something. So I'll probably be down for another nap soon. um, but anyway, so let's take a look. Cardinal energy. Oh, by the way, so if you have Cancer, Libra, Aries, or Capricorn, and your sun, moon, or rising, or you have an abundance of planets in either of those signs, then this energy reading can resonate for you. Cardinal energy. Okay. Okay, so you're not feeling very lucky these days in whatever way that could be, and that may even possibly be tied to work. You may possibly be about to jump the gun. You may possibly be about to jump over the fence, jump to conclusions without any sort of concrete evidence. It's like when somebody automatically counts themselves out of the game, or somebody passes on, who knows, I don't know, getting up to bat because they automatically assume that they're going to strike out, not knowing that they could go up there and hit a home run. It's like you're not even trying to try and see, if this is going to work out. You're already just being like, well, okay, I guess it's another thing that doesn't go my way, another thing that I have to cut off, another thing that is lost. So you are definitely being a little bit, and I think I said this in one of the other readings yesterday, that somebody was being a negative Nancy, and I feel like that is a little bit of you right now. You're coming across as the Queen of Swords. See, this is the thing. You're always preparing yourself for disappointment. So when the slightest thing comes through that you may have to go back and change or go back and do something, or this could just be the dynamic that you've been going through since the year started, where it seems like you've just been met with disappointment. So you've already built up the barrier, preparing yourself that, okay, I'm going to have to start over elsewhere. Okay, it is giving a very hard exterior, or someone who always tries to come across so strong, so tough. And I think that's kind of like where you're at right now. Some of you feel like you have to take on that role. Rather, you could be a single parent, or you're just in a situation where you feel like that you have to be the leader, you have to be the one, whatever it is. And to be honest, nobody put that burden on your back but you. It's almost as if some of you are coming across very Virgo-ish right now. You're trying to be too perfect. And that is your downfall at this particular point in time. you know you may be feeling a little bit, maybe scared. Maybe that's, and I can see that with the Queen of Swords and the Six of Wands being in reverse. You are feeling scared again that things will not work out, because things have not worked out for so long. So of course, you, like I said, you are preparing to pick up the pieces. You're in your mind, it's just like, okay, any day now, I'm just not going to get what I want. And it's just like, ew. Who really wants to be around that particular type of energy? And this also could represent, right now, you could just also be feeling like not as strong. You're not feeling as confident in your position or whatever it is. Yeah, the Three of Swords here in reverse. So it goes back to what I was talking about before, how some of you is simply just an energy of, either A, you don't think you can do whatever this thing is that needs to be done, or B, you've already taken yourself out of the running. You've already counted yourself out because of some sort of slight inconvenience that has come through. Okay. Um, some of you may be trying to get back with an old girlfriend, old boyfriend, and now you're bringing up things that this person may have did to you, maybe at the first time you guys started dating. At this point, if you're going to keep doing that, just leave the person alone. Seriously, just walk away, because I how are you going to start a new beginning if you're still hanging on to, the negatives of the past? Okay? But on the opposite end, you literally could be cutting off somebody soon. Okay. Some of you will be walking away from your okay. Some of you will be walking away from your job in less than 4 weeks. We have the 8 of Cups. Okay, so we have Pisces energy. Some of you may be dealing with the Pisces, or you may have Pisces in your chart. Yeah, it's like you're not your happy-go-lucky self these days, and people can see that. I hate to say it. The Queen of Swords, look at her, look at the way she's dressed. She looks a little bit disheveled, doesn't she? Like she's not really keeping up with herself because she's like sad, she's depressed, even though she's like strong in her, you know, in her aura. Whenever she is, who she is a force to be reckoned with, but you're no force right now. You're no force. Some of you may feel like that people are walking over you, or you're just easily triggered. Because I can see the Queen of Swords being easily triggered because she is the way she is because of her past. That's it. That's all. The past has framed who the Queen of Swords is, and unfortunately, it has framed her mind for her to see the world in a certain way based off of how she's been hurt. And it's kind of hard for her to change that. Okay, that's why I said if you are trying to, I don't know, figure something out, fix things up with someone, and you keep hanging on to the past, I'd advise at this point that you just leave it alone and you go find somebody else. Yeah, we have the King of Wands in reverse. Okay. I mean, some of you cardinal signs, you may even possibly be thinking about cheating right now, and maybe because you're bored. Some of you, again, yeah, some of you may find the person that you're dealing with quite boring. The King of Wands in reverse, he's very charismatic. People can't wait for the King of Wands to come in because they're just like, oh, the King of Wands, we're gonna have a good time. He's gonna give us a joke, but you're just not being your, like I said, your happy-go-lucky or your joking self these days. The Lovers. And we have the Seven of Wands. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm glad this is being consistent, which of course, yes, that totally makes sense. Look at the two. I always say, to me, the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, out of all of the pairs, to me, they are kind of like the ones least likely to make it, not because they can't, but because they don't want to try. They're too busy casting stones, throwing stones at each other's houses, glass houses, and they just won't look internal because the solution to the problem could be so simple, but they don't want to do it. They're very smart. They're probably academics. They're assholes. I'm not going to lie to you. But a lot of it is because that is the wall that they've built because of things that they have dealt with. And the Queen of Swords is a little bit worse than the King of Swords. The King of Swords, he can let stuff go, but he will probably like make a joke about it. He would probably make a joke about his pain. He kind of like dark humor. He likes dark humor to me. That's to me. But they have the tools, they just don't want to apply them, which is why I say this to me, I see this couple as the ones that just may not make it out of the other ones only because they both get in their own way. Now, if you can move past this, if you can move past that, you'll have a very intellectually sound, stimulating connection that's not super focused on like the physical or anything like that. It's more so focused on the mental. It's like you guys mentally, you get each other, but you're so rude and mean to one another. It's no wonder where one of you is just like, don't want to be bothered, but there is love here. It's almost like somebody doesn't want this to work out. Like maybe someone wants something more exciting, or maybe somebody wants some type of rom-com type of relationship. And it's just like, okay, if you want that, let this person go on about their business so that they can be with somebody else. If you're in separation with this person, I don't necessarily feel that either one of you really wanted this separation to happen, because maybe through this separation, you've realized the feelings that you've had for one another. But again, I said the same thing with the mutable energy, pettiness, but theirs is a little bit different. The mutable energy kind of give me a vibe where they just don't really respect one another, but whereas the two of you, it's just you're being petty, I guess, in a way, because that is going to get you some type of response from the person because you just want to still be in their presence. It doesn't make any sense, but I'm kind of feeling like that's where that's coming from. Because I do feel like that these two actually do respect each other, but like I said, they can be harsh towards one another, but that could be their own dynamic until it gets a little bit out of control. So we have the King of Wands. Now, some of you could be leaving the King of Wands and going towards this King of Swords. Okay. And this could be in the fall. But yeah, there is definitely a deep connection here. And to be honest with you, cardinal energy, I feel like that this situation is actually the one, but it's like one of you don't want it to work out. Not because you don't care about the other person, but you're afraid of it being right. And again, we have two people where there's been a lot of stuff in their life that has went wrong. They don't know whenever things go right. A lot of self-sabotage, and it's inexcusable at this particular point. So if you guys, it's like, and if you guys walk away from each other, I actually do see coming back together, breaking up, coming back together, breaking. But a lot of it is because you guys are like this. So this may be a situation where this needs to be the last time. Either we're going to figure this out and do it correctly, who knows, find a mediator, get some help or something like that, or we're done. That's it. It can't go on like this anymore. It don't matter how much you love one another. If you can't figure this out at this particular point, wash your hands with the situation, because we can't keep doing off, on, off, on, off, on. This is not a light switch situation. Okay, there is a lot of care there. So I feel like you need to fight for what you want. If you really want this to work out, now sit down and ask yourself, because don't just be making a decision just purely off of, okay, this is how I feel right now. Sit down and really think about it. Is this really what I want? I think it is. Again, you just don't want it to be right. And it doesn't make any sense. But, you know, crazier things have happened. But anyway, so as far as, oh, let me get some, because that was a lot about love. Eight of Wands, you're about to travel soon, or there's some good news coming to you soon in the next 8 hours or 18 minutes from this video. Let's look at career, money, cardinal energy, career, money. Okay, Page of Pentacles, Two of Cups. See, same card, the Fool. Yeah. Some of you are about to be promoted unexpectedly. This may be something that you missed in the past. Okay. Career, cardinal signs. Oh yeah. Oh boy, somebody did cheat in the past. Some of you were possibly cheated out of your money. There it is. Okay, money is coming. Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Swords. Some of you, a promotion. Some of you may actually end up somebody may end up paying for like your moving cost for you to relocate, because relocation is coming up as well. So some of you actually will end up relocating, but this is whatever this new thing is that you're about to start in about 2 weeks, 2 weeks, no less than 4. There is a lot of money, good bonuses to be made here. Okay. Stop second guessing yourself about this. Yes, it feels a little bit uncomfortable. You may be a little bit unsure of yourself, but you got this. You're on the right path. You're in touch with your destiny. So good for you, you know? So, Cardinal, this has been your energy. Hope it helped. See you later.